Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is our Season 11 Swiss Natdex cross-divisional thing. Great intro, me. It's fine. Yeah, this is week 2, and I am joined by the lightning god himself, Mr. Zeus.
Yeah, I play Pokemon.
Yeah, just, the casual god of lightning playing Pokemon. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I do have Kyurem, like, sort of attached to the back of my name, so...
Yeah, Zeus Kyurem. Yeah, it's fake, alright? You're Zeus. Kyurem's not there. Could you imagine if Kyurem, instead of just stealing like the powers from Reshiram and Zekrom, also got it from the genies?
It'd be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be stupid as fuck. I imagine some of them would be really shit. I feel like Lightning God one, like Thunderous, would be good. Thunderous Kyurem.
That'd just be a Kyurem Black ripoff.
Yeah, but like make it actually good and not have Ice Punch. Make it a full special attacker. That way it can just run the Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Draco, T-Bolt at once.
See.
Am I right or am I right?
One of the two.
One of the two. Alright, anyway. First up this week, we've got Lord Aiden, also known as Hellfire Houndoom, going up against Warpig, also known as Royal Bewear Force. And I don't know about you, but right off the bat, this team is so much more threatening with the bloody Mega Absol Z, Zeraora, Genesect, Torn-T as a fucking wild combo. As opposed to, don't get me wrong, it's just a Chien Pao and Mega Excadrill, but you know, compared to that lineup, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I do think both teams do have a lot of threats, but then Warpig's team is much better looks to be much better at dealing with threats.
Oh yeah, I mean, Aiden's
would.
kind of just relying on Suicune, basically. Like, I like Lele
So I
and
do,
Ogerpon, but they're only so useful defensively.
yeah, though I do like Ogerpon. I sort of like how it looks offensively a lot in this.
Oh yeah, it's got a
Because
pretty
it
good matchup, all things considered.
sort
I
of
mean, Rock beats...
right in against Reject Ball.
Yeah. No regen this week, boys. Fuck you. Yeah, so also, I helped out Aiden a tiny little bit. I kind of just took what he made and told him to make some adjustments. So he went from Spadef Suicune with Calm Mind to Fizdef Suicune with Calm Mind because, as I told him, you don't need to have Spadef and Calm Mind. Go Fizdef, that way you don't die to Zeraora as easily. You still die pretty easily, but not as easily, you know. I also think I told him to like Scarf Lando or something like that. But yeah, it was just like 3 or 4 minor changes and the Suicune. Yeah. Anywho, let's get this game going, shall we?
And Warpig definitely comes to me for advice with his teams.
Does he now? Does he now?
Of course.
Yeah, totally. Or can I just say, as much as it makes sense, just leading Genesect like this is fucking terrifying, staring down the barrel of a +1 U-turn from Genesect.
Yeah, should be Ogerpon.
Or just Ironhead, yeah. Yeah, you're... Oh, shit, the crit. Okay.
I mean, the risk pays off, but it's...
I mean, that crit absolutely mattered, right?
I would assume so.
I'll say it's only
Yeah, it's not
neutrals.
super effective.
Hold up, let's do a little damage calcy. It's just because, you know, I'm going to make a point of this by the end of this. Don't worry, guys. Ogerpon corner.
It's strong. I don't think it's that strong.
Yeah, I'm basically thinking the same. So max attack Ogerpon Rock to no bulk Genesect does 74 to 88 with IV Cudgel. So even on no bulk, it's required to crit matted. Yeah.
Yeah.
So keep the count, guys. We got 1 crit matted so far.
No.
I do kind of wish he switched this up here. Like no, like he went for the Moonblast, which I think there was fine, but then I feel like it was probably pretty clear that he would go and swap into his quad Moonblast resist afterwards. So I kind of hoping he would have just gone. Oh, he's gonna swap. Let's focus punch, not focus punch, focus blast this bitch, or just even hard switch. I mean, Suicune hard switching into Mola ain't gonna do fucking shit anyway.
And I think it's just you can't really. I don't think you really want to be moonblasting into Mola anyway. Because it's just okay. It's a regen mod. It'll switch.
Yeah, it's not doing any damage, and it's so free to get Heatran in, right?
Very low. Because why on earth would Absol want to risk getting hit by a Moonblast?
Yeah.
I think Psychic is just it's more damage. It's
I mean Absol does exist though is the problem.
Yeah, but I don't think there's that much difference between hitting Absol with Psychic and hitting Mola with Moonblast.
That's fair.
But I suppose he didn't have much choice with that.
Also, this one here, this one annoyed me. Bro getting greedy with the +2. Because it would, generally Zeraora is going to be your answer if you see a Suicune that's setting up. So, I told him, alright, get the sub up and then Calm Mind on his switch when he's like, okay, I need to get rid of this thing now type deal. Oh, then you can kill it with 2 Scalds while he breaks your sub and then you live 1. But instead, he goes to +2 and lets his sub go down. I'm like, okay, Aiden, I was about to call him Derek for a second. Wrong idiot. I was just like, don't get greedy. Don't fuck this up. And I mean, Plasma Fist almost fucking kills him. And then he's lucky he gets the burn, but it's just like, Jesus fuck, dude. Like, you could have killed this thing if you just stayed at +1.
The previous turn.
What's that?
Like, imagine if you got the burn the previous turn.
Yeah.
When he was behind us up.
Yeah, exactly right. Like, it's annoying. He did not need to get to +1. Had he just gone with he didn't need to get to +2. Had he just gone on to +1 like I told him to, Zeraora would be dead, and Suicune would not be. Getting greedy, Aiden. This is a pattern I'm noticing with you, young sir. Stop getting greedy.
And then now he's very poor defensively at this point.
Oh yeah, I mean he's got nothing that switches into anything. I mean hell, even Mola here. What does he use to swap into a Mola? And that's not saying much. Let alone Zera or Zera. I guess you have Lando, but still. I mean even Mola does what 22% to Lele, which is wild. He did well there catching the Focus Blast. And there we have a Magma Storm miss. Okay, he misses that Focus Blast. Unforward. U-turns out. Mola is back.
Good showcase of everything that the team can do.
Oh yeah, I mean he's literally just. I mean, he actually made a good decision putting rocks up there, to be honest, but he's just cycling that shit, really. I'm a little surprised it lived that close combat, but, I mean, that's what happens when you're burned. And that Rapid Spin is actually pretty good there, I think. Now he knows Torn can't outspeed it, or he just swaps out again. I mean, it's a Mola.
Well, I think either way, it's gonna destroy Mola. It's not.
Yeah. And, I mean, he's just, like, literally just cycling U-turn and flip turn. And he's just chipping away at this guy, like, yeesh. Also, I feel like this might be Scarf. I feel like I said it was on Lando, but I think I misremembered that it was on Lele.
Lele's absolutely choice.
Yeah, like, there's no way he would Moonblast again there, right? Anyway, that's
if you had the option, you flex that.
That's his second Magma Storm that he missed. Good job, Heatran.
And it's just the protects are really good when it's spamming the Moonblast because it's
there's a third
basically always going to get that chance. And I think
He definitely
Gave
should
up
have
there.
gone for a protect again there to roll the dice again. But at this point, I feel like Warpig was like, you know what, Heatran, you suck. Kill yourself now and just let it die. I mean,
That seemed like it.
honestly, that's genuinely what I think he did because he was just like, this shit ain't worth it. Fuck you, you know. I mean, after three magma misses, I would too. I mean, all of Heatran's damage this game came from Stealth Rock, so that's yeah, that's how that happened.
The assurance always throws me off with this, but obviously it's got technicians. So.
Yeah, technician boosted assurance makes it like basically the main move. I'm also surprised we didn't see a heat wave at all.
I think you might have wanted to U-turn there. Because I get that he was trying to knock off the life orb.
Yeah.
But
I think the alluring voice is cool tech, but I feel like it fucking Jesus Christ. I feel like it was cool tech, but I don't think he was gonna set up again on that turn. And the fact that he set up on this turn, I think is fucking ballsy as hell, considering he just saw them go for alluring voice. And it was a roll to kill. But in saying that, this is Aiden. I need you to comment this. Did you predict him going for a protect because you thought he would want to get the leftovers recovery to be guaranteed out of range, or did you just click it because you were stupid and didn't know what it's gonna do? I really need to know this, is Aiden. It's very important to my opinion of you as a player. But yeah, him swords dancing again on this protect was fucking crazy lucky, honestly. Yeah, he's not happy, and honestly, valid as fuck. I would be so mad in that situation as well.
Yeah. I'm not sure it would guarantee the loss because it would cause the confusion. But it certainly significantly was the loss.
Yeah, I mean, it would have done another, 30% plus confusion, which then just adds an air of what the fuck is, I don't know. It just takes control away from the player, and had he gotten confused, who knows? He could have hit himself once and then died, because he was at +4. Don't forget. He probably would have killed himself.
Yeah, and I'm sure that Absol had a way of probably Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
That could have.
But I mean, Chen Pao would have had Ice Shard to out overpower Sucker.
Absol's faster.
Oh yeah, true. They're the same priority bracket, and it's already faster. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, because the 150, the 135.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, and then it's just over at this point.
So why did he sucker here then?
Because I think he had to hope that there was a choke and that he could get close combat off or something.
That's fair. Also, Ice Shard doing 100% to Torn T is some wild fucking damage. I mean, I know it's a +4 Chen Pao. I understand that. But Ice Shard is base 40 move being used against Tornadus, which is, on the bulky side of Pokemon.
I mean, you'd expect an Icicle Crashed from just Boots Chen Pao to kill, I think.
Yeah.
So he needs to do almost enough. This is stronger than that, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it's just weird to see,
But it was effectively an Ice-type Earthquake.
You know what? You're right.
I think that's the damage for that. It's 2.5, right?
Well, it's 3 times, no?
No, 3 times. 3 times, yeah. It's even stronger than that.
Yeah, it would be a 120 base power ice move, essentially.
Yeah, which is more than enough to kill a Tonti with a Chen Pao.
It sure is. Okay, so I'm gonna do some shenaniganry here for a second. Give me a minute.
Is it perhaps multiplying the chances for Magma Storm to miss?
Maybe. Okay, so for the 3 Magma Storm misses, The odds of that happening are about 42%, I believe, to miss all three. But then if we also add in the fact that Focus Blast hit, that's then a 29% chance. And if we add in the fact that that one crit that mattered, what the fuck is the crit rate in Pokemon?
I think you might be working the wrong way around. Because the chances for 3 Magma Storms to miss is not 42%. It's 6.25%.
Oh.
I think you multiply chances for it to hit 3 in a row.
Yes, you are correct. Look.
So you're saying it's more likely for it to miss 3 in a row than it is for Mr. 1?
Yes. Okay, so for the 3 Magma Storms plus the 1 Focus Blast hitting is actually 4.6%. And then crit rate, that one crit that mattered. What the fuck is crit rates in this generation? It is
4.25.
4.17 apparently.
That's a stupid number, but okay.
It's because it's 1 in 24, but also why is it 1 in 24? Who fucking knows? Anyway, all up together, the odds of this was 0.019% for the crit, the 3 misses, and the focus hit. Like this match was just fucking stupid, honestly. Aiden got so bailed out. I mean, that crit on Genesect mattered a shit ton. That's, a fantastic fucking Pokemon. The Heatran doing literally nothing outside of rocks damage was super fucking lucky as well. Granted, I don't like Magma Storm as a move. I'm a flamethrower supremacist for this reason. But, it would have been nice to hit fucking once. And also the fucking Focus Blast hitting on Heatran is the only reason it got low to begin with. And also fucking this idiot fucked up his Suicune and it just so happened to work out anyway.
I think it's also the 30% skull burn.
Yeah, also got the 30% skull, but should we throw that in there too?
Yeah. Also, the crit is actually a bit more likely because Ivy Cudgel is a high crit ratio move.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's 12.5.
From an 8, but
hold on.
Still ridiculous, but
yeah, it's 12.5, not 4.17 because it's +1, which then makes it 0.058% chance. Woohoo, guys! That's 0.05% chance. That's still like what, 1 in 2,000 something, give or take. I don't know. Anyway, he had to get stupid lucky in this game, and also he got lucky. Sorry, Warpig, I hated seeing you start off 0 and 2, which is why I had to have this rant, because you got a forfeit loss week 1, and then you got hacks to shit week 2. I felt bad for you. And Aiden, goddamn you slimy son of a bitch. All right, let's move on.
What is?
Sorry, you were gonna say something about this game?
What his record is, Karen? Okay, no, that was. Okay, this was week 3, isn't it?
This is week 2.
This is week 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I said that earlier. Anywho. Yeah, moving on. Next up, we got Lupus Fluvium as London Umbreons going up against Tikitaki, also known as Sadistic Scyther. Now, for a game of someone who just fell out of A versus a C div player, I don't remember why I chose this game or who voted for it, but I'm assuming that Tika puts up a way better fight than a C div player should against a just fallen A div player. Yeah, I don't know. This is Mega Feraligatr, which I'm so here for. Yeah.
I'm just annoyed by the defensiveness of both of these teams.
What's that?
And the random revel. It's just we've got Lugia, we've got Corsola, we've got Suicune, we've got Heatran.
I mean, yeah, Lupus is straight up running a fucking stall team.
and on the other side you still got Skarmory, like slugging. I suppose the Halo side advantage is interesting, though I don't know if it's necessarily. I think it's heavily reliant on Feraligatr to kind of get through that Heatran.
Yeah, I mean, and it is going to be good at that, being, the Mega, giving it quad resist to fire, and obviously has the normal resist to steel, and even being neutral, like a stray solar beam would be nice. Let's get this game going though, because I don't remember what's going on in this game. Okay, leaving immediately. I think I would have said hazards because you're not really in danger from Suicune, but that's fine.
And then
Okay, he's calm minded.
I'm not sure.
And
I'm not Suicune is really. It's got Ice Beam. It's an.
What did he bring Ice Beam for? Surely he didn't bring it
Okay,
for Max.
I have to question the glaive. Unless that was Choice Band, which I'm not. Which I feel like would do a bit more.
Yeah, I don't think that was banded.
Well, I'm thinking glaive rushing again instead of maybe going for a weaker move.
Yeah.
Just means you're need to die. Like if you had Earthquake, you click Earthquake, and
Yeah.
then glaive rush again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it said is. I also feel like he should have probably had DD to some degree on this set. Or like Scale Shot or some shenaniganry like that.
Well, he might have. We don't really know what the set is.
Yeah. Kazimaru. He misses the gunk shot. No. Yeah, it does a shit ton. And he gets burned. That's frustrating.
I think you're kind of just asking for that with.
Oh, it doesn't even kill the fucking Suicune.
Because I think you've got other ways that can get through, like, for example, the Feraligatr.
Why would you non-mega Aqua Jet? Why? What are you doing? Mega! What are you doing?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Why didn't you Mega your Feraligatr? That's why he's here.
And why did he Aqua Jet?
Psychic Noise is good tech though, especially for fucking Lugia.
Yeah, I think against this kind of team, it's something you do want.
Yeah, absolutely. He doubles. He gets yeah. Psychic Boost.
But the problem is that now Lugia is paralyzed, that it can just freely switch into Sloping now.
Yeah. But he does now have the Slush Rush Belly Drummer in. Oh shit. Oh shit, and he lived. Lugia, you're gonna get your shit rocked by... That crit didn't matter. Sylveon, okay. Protect to Stall Snow, that's good plan.
This might be why you chose it.
Yeah, then swaps to Heatran to live a move. Even the crit, I mean, yeah, he absolutely he handled the snow very well. I mean, it cost him a bit, but...
Yeah, he may have put himself in a poor situation for the...
Ouch.
Okay, I would have thought you'd go the Feraligatr.
He's here.
I just don't...
my god, that does damage, bro. The issue is...
Surely you got Dragon down.
Apparently not.
And no better water move than Aqua Jet.
Apparently
is
not.
The last move Soul Stun?
I don't know. Also, he doesn't have Iron Head on his fucking Skarmory, so...
Yeah, I think you're just sort of prolonging the inevitable here.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I believe this is a story of why we carry super effective moves on our Skarmories. Yeah. Where
I think a better thing with Skarmory is to not bring it.
Yeah, you're a Scam hater, right?
I don't hate it. It's just I'm not. It's been outclassed, and it's been outclassed for a while.
I mean, it's been outclassed since Gen 8 with Corviknight, really.
Yeah, and that was, what, 7 years ago?
don't tell me that. I don't want to feel old.
Older than you.
Shut up. Yeah,
So
I
that should
definitely.
make you feel a bit
What?
younger.
What's that?
Well, that I'm older than you.
Yes, you are. By like 2 years, right? You're like 24 or something.
23.
23. Oh, you're literally a year older than me. Shut up. Oh, I'm still older than you. Shut the fuck up. You're a year older. Are you 02 or 03?
02.
Okay, you're probably like at most like a year and a half, give or take.
And my point is just if you're old, I'm old.
Yes, you're old.
Okay. According to Drum, I am.
Yeah, look,
Drum is
Drum
like 4.
isn't Drum like the person who knows age best?
Well, he's the oldest.
Yeah, exactly. He knows age
In
best.
GBA's open. He knows his own age best. He doesn't know anyone else's age. So
Does he even know his old age, or has he forgotten it?
It's hard to say.
Anyway, on minor talking points for this game before we move on and stop doing bullshit. 1, why did you let Bax die? 2, why did you not Mega for Alligator earlier? That could have actually really helped. I think he played to Titan pretty well. Rev missing kind of sucked. Not much you could have done about that. Not having Ironhead here was really fucking dumb. You needed a way to kill Sylveon, I think, that wasn't just Revavroom, because you weren't going to keep that around the whole game. I think Ink Psychic Noise was also pretty good. I think Lupus using the Protect Sylveon and, Heatran's resistances as a way to get around the Cetitan was really well planned as well. That was good handling of it. And this turned out to be a much closer game than you would have thought.
I think on the other side, so I think the Protect makes it obvious what the plan is. And so I think, okay, you see a Sylveon in front of you, and you see a Heatran in the back. He's trying to stall out your snow. I think the Heatran switch is fairly apparent. You lose much by clicking Earthquake into Sylveon when you're +4, or +6 even.
Yeah, I can see that. You definitely wouldn't lose.
I think you just need to make... And also, with Aqua Jet being your only, water move into Heatran, I think you really need Heatran gone.
Yeah, I really think he should have had a liquidation of some kind. Probably...
I think it must have been Sword's last move. And I think Dragon Dance Liquidation is just so much better.
Yeah, I agree entirely.
I think if you're running Sword Dance, you run Scale Shot.
Yeah. But definitely wasn't SD Scale Shot. Oh well, this was mostly a wash, but it turned into a bit of an interesting game, I'd say. But that's fine. Let's move on to our third game of the day. We have Ooga Booga versus Biggest Magias. This is one of our mainstay games of the week, actually. It's Beyond and Albi. They're, for a while, in my head, they're kind of a duo of, pretty good. It turns out Beyond is actually really good. So that didn't last long. But it was just I
think this is a case of the teacher is the student.
Oh, you'd
that
say.
how we learn from.
Ah, fair enough then. I love Masterverse student games. We had one last week as well with Iron Will and Lance. But yeah, this both teams are rocking their molars. Both teams are looking crazy as fuck. I mean, fucking Deoxys, Dialga, Origin, Pheromosa, and Mega Zeraora is crazy. Then on the flip side, Mega Absol Z, Genesect, and Skyman and Great Tusk are also pretty fucking nice. Lando T is also good, obviously, especially into the Great Tusk. It levitates over and intimidates it. Yeah. Both teams are fucking cracked, to be honest.
Okay, and how did I only just realise that the trio of Albi, Warping, and Beyond all got Molar? All three of them did it.
Those, you know, you can tell that they're all in the same camp, right?
Yeah.
That was definitely something that
Also, two Genesects.
What's that?
Two Genesects between them.
Yeah.
Two Mega Absols. Two Ceruledges, though only one of them here. I'm noticing a fair few similarities there.
Yeah, yeah, your GPA, they definitely have a very different playstyle compared to RCL, but it's quite noticeable that they all like some of the same Pokemon. I was kinda half hoping to have them all in the one div to really nerf all of them somehow. But no, we got one in each div to pick up the Molar and other bullshit. Yeah, let's get this game going, shall we?
The one thing I don't think we'll be criticising much in this game.
No, probably not. I mean, I don't remember the game. There's probably a play or two that I'll be like, why did you do that? Yeah. But like, yeah, overall, I'm not gonna be roasting people half the time. Also, this is a super bulky Slowking to eat that U-turn like that. Okay. Chilly receptioning out, yeah, going into Skyman. Skyman really is switching to... Oh, fuck, Skyman. Ominous Wind? What the fuck is...
Okay, that is very questionable.
Okay, well, it's already flinch haxing. Yeah, /spamming. And Dialga's back. But why was Shaman your switch into Dialga, and why are you using fucking Ominous Wind? I guess he really wants that Omni boost. It'll be funny. Oh, you have Earth Power? Why did you just Ominous Wind? It was his fucking plan for this Skyman literally just, oh yeah, if I ever predict switch, use Ominous Wind and try and get the boost. Was that his fucking plan? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ. Does it? I don't know if people know this. I don't know if you know this either. But if we go to the draft board, there's a little tag here that says choose this to be an asshole.
I think I do remember saying that actually.
Yeah, choose this to be an asshole. And what's this? He chose this and used fucking Ominous Wind to be an asshole. What the fuck? This is so stupid. Oh, for the love of God. Alright. He sends in the Tusk as his, now Dialga check. Lando, okay, gets more hazards up. He's really hazard stacking. Are we going to see a Rapid Spin Pharaoh? That'd be really funny.
Well, I suppose the Lando could be default, but...
Oh, yeah, true. Sorry, I forget Natdex exists. Also, knocking off eject button feels like a trap. Yeah, there's the default, right? Wow, that does fucking nothing.
Well, yeah, Molar does have, like, base 45 spec attack.
Yeah, true. Flip
it feels like it should have something, but no, it's more of a physical attacker.
Which is fucking wild. I mean, have you seen the look of this fish?
Yeah.
Alright, what's
what is it gonna do?
Okay, it's Life Orb. That's pretty threatening, I think.
That's the most AB fish I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the Hone Claws is kind of fucking spooky, too. I mean, Poltergeist not missing, okay. Bye. Okay, he's...
Yeah, I think you did want to risk the speed tie there.
Yeah, which is fair. I'm shocked he stayed in when he had Lando in the back. I mean, don't get me wrong, had he predicted it and Lando died, that would have sucked. But also, I'd rather Lando die, get an Intimidate off, then my Mega Zeraora die. Maybe that's just me.
I wonder if the Zeraora had something that, like maybe just like a really strong grass knot.
I mean,
This is a scarf.
I know it has what do you call it? I know it does have really good special attack, so it could have, but do you think that would have killed even?
I don't think it would have killed, but I think it would have put the Grotesque low enough that, like, for example, it would have opened up the Pheromosa.
Possibly. Let me do a calc.
I think it's just, I do think the Garth Headlong Rush took him completely by surprise. Especially because he used Stealth Rock earlier.
Dude, fucking zero special attack, Mega Zeraora Grass Knot to no bulk Tusk is 107% minimum.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me actually.
For some reason, it does surprise
Because they're all
me.
got increase, so it's what, like 147 special attack, is it?
Yeah, it's something stupid.
Yeah, it's insane.
So even like max per def, no max per def 0 HP is 74 to 88%. For no special attack Zeraora, like zero investment. So yeah, he probably expected that to kill, but then got surprised by the scarf. You're definitely right in that regard. Yeah, that does some wild shit. I don't know. I want to be like the naysayer and be like, oh, should have scouted, but I don't think I would have fucking scouted either. I mean, these players are both better than me. I can't really talk that much shit, but I don't know. I try to, especially in like higher stakes games like this, I try to do less bullying and more try my best to recommend optimizing plays. So realistically, he probably still should have gone Lando and scouted for what it might want to do. But like, I don't know. I don't think I would have either.
But there is also just the element of high risk, high reward.
Yeah, that's true. But that's the thing, is it even high risk? I think it's actually fairly low risk. What are the odds Great Tusk is packing that fucking scarf?
Quite low, but it could be like bulky enough to live with it. But even then, it leaves the Great Tusk on a very low amount of health.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, more.
But I think I always want Ben there is not expecting beyond to pull some bullshit.
Yep, he's out of there. God damn these regen molars, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, he's hone closed again. He gets toxic for his troubles. But do you just kill something? He goes it again? Say, I know he banned SD. This man's out here running 2 hone claws.
I think it's. I'm not sure, really.
Fucking, that does
just
nothing.
Been
That's why he was trying to get to
that
+2, because he needs it. Fuck. Man, Zabsol out here doing fucking barely anything. This thing did like 70% across the entire team being... Yeah, that's wild. Also, why are we ice beaming?
I don't know. I feel like both universal play.
Yeah, like why are we ice beaming? Yeah, bye. God fucking Pheromosa is strong. And it's plus a booster attack too. I'm assuming this is banded.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, I don't think... He could be Scarf to guarantee outspeed Mega Absol as well. But based on the... What's that?
Because actually, I think Aura might be slightly faster.
Yeah, Zeraora is 153.
Yeah, so I don't think he needs to have him on that will outspeed the Absol because he's got that Zeraora.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. But it's definitely choice locked based on the +1 and then CCing and then swapping out with Gloking. So it's got to be choiced. So it's either Bandit or Scarfed, and I'm not fully sure. Fucking owl.
Well,
I think a boy here's got this. Aqua. I love
think
my
that's
fish's
what
Aqua
that's
Jet doing 25% to a Deoxys. See this. This is why I don't know if you remember this, but this is why I said I really wanted to get me a Palafin, because Palafin would one-shot both Pheromosa and Deoxys with fucking Jet Punch.
Well, of course.
And also, our guy down here, Zabsol, and some other shit too. But it's just like, there was just a lot of really strong but frail as fuck glass cannons in the higher tiers. And I was like, yeah, if I get Palafin, none of those will be a concern to me. And I didn't get Palafin.
Yeah. I mean, Palafin I like, but it's also, I think when you get that better stuff as well, there's always going to be something better than it. Because it's one of those that sort of sits in the middle between better than the best stuff you'd normally have and worse than you have now.
Yeah, that's fair. It feels the our Ubers tier that we're kind of rocking off pretty well, I feel.
Yeah, and then based on what I think is left, I wouldn't be surprised if we just see Grotesque come in and just ice spin it twice.
I mean, yeah, that's what I think would happen. Yeah, he brings in Lando, but that ain't gonna save you, pal. Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
And then Dio's got nothing left in the tank. Also, just
Even if
gets
it did
outspeed by.
outspeed, it would just die to its own life form.
Yeah. Yeah, this game.
I think the game.
Yeah, the game
With
was
the
over at that
turn,
point. This was a very cool game, but I feel like I don't really have a lot to say about it. The fucking ominous wind is goofy as shit, but I'm here for it, honestly.
I think generally the plays were good and the prep was good, apart from that ominous win, which I think was just kind of there for the hell of it.
Yeah. The only thing that I think is maybe questionable was the Zera Aura stay in, but even then, like, this is where I have trouble, because these players are both better than me, but I do want to contribute some, like, form of optimization, and I do think it would have been more optimal to swap to Lando, one, to double check what it would do, and two, like, just to conserve Zera Aura, because, like, it wasn't going to ice spin your Zera Aura, right? It was definitely going for a ground move, I would say. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine.
I think it would be it was likely that the Tusk might have lived based on the way it was being played, but that he wanted the damage on it to get Pheromosa into a better position.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I say, if it is like a max bulk Tusk and a like max special attack Zera, it does live, barely, but it does live, so it's definitely a possibility. But I definitely think the Scarf caught him off guard, and honestly, it ended up being fantastic because, like, Scarf here really did run his shit, especially outspeeding his Dio and Pheromosa. I didn't even know it could do that, to be honest.
I think it might just be on the sort of like basically just on the edge that will do that.
Yeah, it sure is.
But
So a max speed Great Tusk has 450 base speed with a Scarf, whereas Zera is 423.
Well, that's regular Zera.
Ah, right. Mega Zera Aura's max speed is hang on. Plus speed nature. It's 445, yeah. So yeah, it is right on that fucking cusp of just being fast enough. Man, Great Tusk is such a good Pokemon. Of course, it's just
one of those
fast
things
enough.
where it makes you realize sort of how it's sort of like huge power. It's indicative of how that kind of works.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like Azumarill has base 50 attack, but with huge power, it doesn't become base 100 attack. It becomes closer to like base 150.
Yeah, I'll say, isn't it like equivalent to like 130 something?
I don't know specifically, but it's stupidly high.
Yeah.
I don't know, like Mega goes off the charts.
Yeah. It's also why, like, fucking Regigigas sucks ass, too. because it's like 160. It doesn't become base 80, which would be like usable. It becomes base like 52 or some shit like that, which is like, you know, Rattata has the same attack essentially, right?
I'm just quickly comparing with just the Azumarill example. So Azumarill at +2 hits 436, which
Is more than great
is
task.
more. So I'm just thinking because their aura, we mentioned its speed was 423.
445 with
So I
Mega.
think it's. Yeah, but I'm thinking just in terms of the comparison, I think Azumarill's effective base attack is 149.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
So
149
almost
is
triple.
crazy shit. Azumarill such a cool guy, but it's yeah. Anyway, let's move on. This was a great game. GG people. Next up, we've got this is a huge drop down, but this is how the voting went. We got Jared Pig, also known as Chicago Ceruledge, going up against Etheric, also known as Grotesque Giratina. Now this kid is a C div game, which is why I was saying it's a surprisingly big drop down. But it's fine, you know. It's how the voting went. Don't blame me. Blame the voters, which was 20 people. Anyway, what's kind of funny is what's that?
I don't think I'm too familiar with either of these players.
Yeah, so Jared, he was one of our beta players, but he got really busy due to his thesis and then kind of got worse and worse with that. So he did end up falling to C Division, only barely. And then Etheric is a newer player as well. This is only his second season ever. But he's got definitely interested in learning and has the drive to get better, which is also why I recommended him for like the lowest div in GPA, because I thought it would be a good learning experience for someone who wants to get better. Because that's the thing with our C Division. We have people who are just playing for fun, like Sonya. She'll just pick her favorite Pokemon and see how it goes. But then there are players who actually do want to try and get better, like Etheric here.
Yeah, and especially our lowest division is sort of. Well, it's a mix of the people who didn't do too well in Violet and people who are out of practice and people who do want to get better. I don't think there's anyone who's just there to piss around except maybe Hazzy, but Hazzy, I think.
What's that?
It's the point where even when Hazzy's pissing around, he's capable of sort of at least putting together something.
That's fair.
He won't work that well, but
yeah, no, that's reasonable.
Not one of the weakest people there.
Yeah.
Firmly in the middle, I think.
Yeah, so this is a Mega Greninja, which I think is very threatening into Etheric's team here. Also, the Z-Chomp is a nightmare. Honestly, Z-Chomp has actually been running some shit in the league. Like, there's in the top 16, there's 3 Z-Chomps, for example. But Z-Chomp between all the teams has 16 kills and 6 deaths across the 3 users.
Which on average, that's what my Samurott.
Your Samurott is 6 kills, 1 death.
Yeah, it's 6, yeah.
And unfortunately, there's no other Samurotts. But hey, fuck your Samurott. We got my Excadrill with 7 kills, 0 deaths, alright? There are only 2 Pokemon in the top 20 with 0 deaths. One is Akshi's Mega Z-Chomp, and then mine with 0 in 3rd place. So, you know what? You can suck my balls.
Yeah, I mean, Samurott will get 6 kills next week.
Alright, I believe it.
Even this week.
I believe it. What's fucking wild is the drop-off between Sneasler to, like, the first place Sneasler to everything else. Like, 12 kills with 1 death down to 8 kills, 2 deaths is a crazy difference.
I think it's because it's probably got 2 sweeps.
Yeah, well, you know, Sneasler do as Sneasler does. What can I say? Anyway, let's stop spoiling week 3 to the people. Let's get this game going. Yeah, this one's gonna be a little bit more trolly as C-Div goes. But he gets his hazards up as Glim does and lets it just die with a layer of spikes and some rocks, which I think is fair. It's kind of harkens back to the old days of okay, well that didn't work out well. Why would you try and scale shot a fucking Bronzong anyway?
When there's two fairy types.
Yeah. Also, all those hazards are gone already, so that was not worth a Glimora. Okay, can you? What are you gonna do the same thing? Okay, here's the other fairy type now. Hey, there we go. He knocked off this time. Also, Alien, if you end up watching this right here is why we say you have a fake fairy. Your fairy's meant to be able to swap into dark types, not take fucking 70% from a goddamn knockoff.
No, it's perfectly fine to have your only fairy be something like an Iron Valiant. There certainly wasn't a motivation for me to trade for Sadistic last season.
Damn, that Moonblast kind of did nothing. The Zam is in.
Well, yeah, a non-boosted Tapu Lele not using a psychic move.
Yeah. I'm shocked that Reggie does so much. I don't think that crit mattered, do you?
No, not at all. I'm just surprised that it stayed in first.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he really wanted that 55% damage done, which honestly is pretty good damage.
Well, to be fair, it does open up the Greninja if it can hit its moves.
Yeah, well, it's running that bundle syndrome where it just doesn't want to hit, so fuck it, I guess. Yeah, if only he hit last time. Going for Willow there. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah.
Okay, what other moves do you have?
I suppose it does make the Ceruledge a bit stronger, because, I mean, like, Greninja's best move into it would probably be either U-turn or Ghost Shot.
Yeah, I mean, it gets Ice Beam.
Yes, but it's not quite as good enough.
Okay, bye. And Greninja is back.
Greninja does have one sort of rather big problem.
What's that?
And that's the...
Flip turn?
Wait, I think the protein might actually work against it when it's already this strong.
I can see that. You think you would rather just have it
start weaker.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it has hurt the Mega more than it's hurt the regular Volt.
Yeah. I am still kind of surprised that this man just used Flip Turn against this Garchomp, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what he's got for the Garchomp at this point.
Booster Speed Valiant, maybe. Okay, well...
Yeah, because, I mean...
He is Booster Speed, so why did you just sack your Greninja for no fucking reason, then? Yeah, and you can't break Bronzong either.
Yeah, I think it's the point where you needed to have clicked something like knockoff into it or close combat. Like when you're this far behind, you need to make your predictions.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. Can Valiant bring it back? Probably not. No, it's Z-Chomp.
No,
I mean,
no.
Oh, that hurt. Part of me wants to say this is bandage just because of the knockoff's damage, but like it's clearly fucking not.
I think it's just specially defensive Bronzong.
Well, even the fucking Lele it fucking did massive damage to, you know? Also, Jared, this is... You actually, even though you kind of didn't play the best with like your Greninja and arguably Lucky too, and definitely not Glim, you still had a chance to win this. But I think the moment you went for this second scale shot, you no longer had a chance. I think you needed to use the +1. You only needed +1 speed to outspeed Zomp. And then after that, I think you just needed to get damage done on everything because of the Toxic. You're just whittling yourself down.
I think if Earthquake killed... I think this might be loaded dice.
Most likely.
So Scale Shot is stronger than Earthquake as a result. But I think the Lele being there is just a huge problem to the point where I think Earthquake is just the better play.
Yeah.
No, I think if Chomp lives, then you. Okay, I'm.
Yeah, Etheric also did pretty well in conserving Zump because he knew that it would outspeed the Valiant, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the point of switching into the Zamazenta was though.
Just to waste turns, really.
Yeah, but you could have just stayed in with the Lele, I guess.
That's true.
I mean, I don't think it mattered much, but it just felt a bit strange.
Yeah, that's reasonable. He might have been hoping he was gonna. Well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense. I have no idea why.
He might have pulled out the surprise Resto Chesto, which would have been hilarious.
I'd say that would have been crazy. Honestly, I think if he had just played like Jared had just played a tiny bit better, he would have been able to win this game. I think sacking his Greninja like this was not great because all he did was sack Corv, sack Gran, and then go into Valiant to scare it out. So I think if he just sacked Corv, went into Valiant to scare it out, he would have been in a far better position having Greninja in the back.
Yeah, I think. Well, it's a good Pokemon that's still alive.
Well,
I don't think
that's
there's
also
much
true,
really-
but he just kind of needed the speed of it, really.
Which is the point where Greninja died for nothing.
Yeah. Just sacked
Yeah, I
a fantastic Pokemon for literally no reason.
Yeah.
And then, as I was saying here, I think you really needed to Earthquake, because had you Earthquaked on the Switch, Lele dies, then he goes into Zama, Earthquake, it dies. You're now at +3, you have one turn left before Toxic makes you kill yourself, and you outspeed Z-Chomp, you scale shot and you win, assuming you are the loaded dice that we think you are.
I think. Actually, I think you still might Earthquake. And I suppose it would depend on the calcs there, but
Well, we see
there is always that temp.
we see it here that it kills through Reflect still.
Well, no, I'm talking about the Earthquake into Chomp.
Oh, I assume it. Maybe not.
My one, or just with the Reflect up, but it's the.
Yeah, with Reflect and only being possible. Maybe not.
Scale shot, you go scale shot. If Earthquake does kill, you need to go Earthquake because you don't want that 10% chance to miss.
Let's see. Garchomp. Z. First Croak. I'm just going to assume it's max attack. +1. It probably needs Jolly. It's not a roll. It doesn't kill. Just barely. Assuming it's Jolly. If it's Adamant, it would be a roll, not in his favor.
And if it's Adamant, I think it gets outsped. Because we worked out before that Great Tusk, Jolly Great Tusk needed, well, we just outsped the Zora.
Yeah,
Actually, no, because I suppose Crocodile is a little bit faster and Chomp
yeah.
is a
So
little slower.
if it's like modest Garchomp, Crook can outspeed with Adamant. But if it's like timid Garchomp, he does need Jolly himself.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeesh. I'm trying to decide. I wonder what his last move was. Yeah, this was a tough position to be in.
Maybe Dunk Shot.
Yeah, Gunk Shot doesn't help him here.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, because with Scale Shot knockoff Earthquake, he doesn't beat the Zarude.
Yeah.
Or, actually, and it's also hard walled by the Wheezing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think Gunk Shot is probably the best fourth move if he has it.
Yeah, most
Obviously.
likely. Yeesh. Oh well, GG boys. This was C-divs do C-div things. It was fun to watch. Even if there was stupid things all around, but you know, it's fine. How did Corviknight only use U-turn 3 times? How is that all you did? What the
No
hell?
hassles was that. It didn't get low enough to need to click root, so therefore that's all it really should.
I suppose so, and Lecky got its one Thunderbolt off, which, low-key, it did kind of make a difference to Zama's, like, he kind of I think he needed the Zama chip, so I could see it. But
But I
also,
think
well, actually, no, he wouldn't be able
wouldn't
to
do
do
much
shit to
yet.
Garchomp.
Explosion. That might do a chunk.
Maybe? Reggie
Also, screens
Lecky.
are a thing. Might
Reggie
understand a light
Lecky
screen.
would have done, like, between 50 to 85, depending on how much attack investment he had.
Well, that's enough to make a difference with the crocodile.
It is, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Reggie Lucky. Maybe he should have kept Reggie Lucky alive.
Well, I think if you've got Old Switch, then that probably should have been the play.
Oh yeah,
Because you still
that's
get
true. You still get the
similar
damage off, and
on.
you still live.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. That was definitely the play. And even then, Reggie Lucky has so few good moves. You should have definitely had it. It should have been like T-Bolt, Explosion, Rapid Spin, Volt Switch.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The only other things that really get the screens.
I mean, yeah, it only gets two other moves with Reflect and Light Screen. That's its entire move pool. It gets nothing else. It has 6 moves and a Dream. Anywho,
occasionally it has Rising Wall.
Rising Voltage? Yeah, okay, but... Okay, it has
Oh,
7
Dream.
moves and a Dream. Honestly, it would have been kind of fire, I think, to see manual Electric Terrain into Iron Valiant. That would have been fire.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I hadn't even considered the Valiant. Yeah, that would have been an interesting, especially since this team is quite reliant on the Valiant to outspeed the Garchomp.
Yeah. Also, in that case, I probably would have suggested considering Choice Scarf over Booster Energy for its more reliability.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, that's something that I remember looking at when I was facing Ziggy a couple seasons ago, where I'm like, okay, he could just, like, I need Valiant to be a semi-consistent switch into fucking Darkrai. How do I make this happen? Or, like, not switch in, but, like, Revenge Killer, right? Is that I can't run Booster, I need a Scarf.
Yeah, I recall when I had it last season, I didn't. Booster is only I only really liked if it was okay. I'm bringing this in at the end.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was life or choice scarf, choice specs for the
Yeah,
most part.
I'd agree with that. Anywho, let's move on to our next game. We have Drumknot, also known as what's his name again? Fuck. Discoworld Destroyer, going up against Roserade God, also known as Las Vegas Rotoms. You know what? This is the only time we've been able to see a Pokemon behind the hammer. So good job, Giratina. You're a giant guy.
I might say that this is feels like the most Drumknot team I've ever seen.
Really hardcore
Also
balance.
very similar to Ace's style.
What's that?
Also very similar to Ace's style. But again, that's that same friend group.
I call that hardcore balance. Like, yeah, that's the best way I can describe this. It's like, you know, we've got like really bulky stall in like Slowbro and Umbreon. We've got general utility in like Zapdos, and then we have offense in like Landorus and Greninja and Ogerpon. Like, it is just a balanced team, and you know what? I'm kind of here for it. But fuck, I hate Umbreon.
I suppose with level of power, I'm a bit surprised at Drapion's presence because like everything else feels like it belongs at quite a higher level, and Tinkerton is able to punch above its weight. But I mean, I'll be interested to see what that Drapion does.
That's kind of my whole issue with Rose's team. He has exactly 4 good Pokemon: Masquerade, Lucario, Z, Palfin, and Giratina. He's got 1 really good utility Pokemon in Tinkaton, and then his other 5 Pokemon are all just kind of ass, I think. I mean, bro's got.
It's just I like Drapion. It's just not as good when you've got this level of power.
Yeah, well, not only that, I love Drapion. I think it's cool, but I just don't think it's very good. But like his last five are Eldegoss, Stunfisk, Licky Licky, Drapion, and Starmie. And I recently found out Starmie is not as good as I remember it. And also, why would you ever want Starmie when you have Palafin, except for Spin? But even then, it's not the best spinner anymore because of how much power creep it's had, right?
He really just put all his points into Giratina, Palafin, and Lucario.
And Masquerado.
Masquerade's points, but it's not as high as the others.
True, but that's exactly what he did. Is he chose 4 good Pokemon, 1 really good utility Pokemon, and then chose 5 random trash mons that he has to choose one of to bring each week.
And I think just by virtue of being at least somewhat usable, it has to be Drapion.
Yeah,
the Eldegoss is just bad.
Yeah, I mean Eldegoss that's not a Pokemon, that's fake. Don't worry about it. I think he brought Stunfisk last week. I'm pretty sure, like week 1.
Why?
It didn't do anything, but he brought it. That's why he lost.
I suppose maybe it's some form of hazards. I think it's Stealth Rock.
Does it? I mean, it probably gets Stealth Rock, but like who, everyone and their grandmother gets Stealth Rocks now. I know Licky Licky gets Stealth Rocks.
Does it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure it does.
It really beat my boy up. Like he's one of my. He's on first team I ever won a league with.
Ah, that's cool. I'm pretty sure it has rocks.
I
could be wrong.
Back then.
All right. Anyway, let's stop talking shit about Rose and his team. Let's get this game going, shall we? We can talk shit during the match too. Yeah, that's a scary way to start your day for kind of both of those Pokemon without knowing what each other's sets are. What a funny double swap. Both Pokemon are scared of each other because neither know what the sets are. Zapdos was
I think Rose just revealed that he wasn't Scarf.
Yeah, that's true. But Drum wasn't gonna risk that not at that point. Bringing in Zapdos, I think, is a really good one. Palafin is less good, but he does need that fucking zero to hero moment, right? And he's got fucking Death Trap. What an ego name. These guys have just done nothing but swap the last 2 turns. What the fuck? Anyway, still swapping.
I just realized how bad having Stunfisk as your only ground type is. Completely open to Volt Switch.
Yeah.
Apart from, the Giratina, but
yeah, Giratina's got other thing it needs to do. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
Synchronize.
A lot.
I like his name, Pinch Pinch. Okay, he's got the SD going. He's got Ivy Cudgel for 60. Sturdy.
Okay.
U-turns out. You know what's funny is that's nice static proc, that's nice. And Hurricane, you're dead. What's funniest is what's that?
Knockoff did 35% to +2.
Yeah. Look, it's a Drapion at the end of the day, okay?
He spikes.
I mocked Beal against Rose, and I had brought a sniper scope lens swords dance like crit bullshit Drapion set, and it also did nothing. So Drapion's just kind of bad, man.
It's a mon that's only use is to be somewhat offensive. And
but it doesn't even do that well,
Well, no, but it's better than trying to be offensive with
it. Yeah. Say, toxic damage sure fucking racks up.
But because Wish Umbreon's lovely, but it's not great when you're toxic because you want that healing instantly.
Yeah.
So you get the toxic for every heal.
My boy Ogre is here. Why is that what you choose to do? Surely just Ogre Bonk would have been better, no? Than one layer of spikes.
I think he's just thinking of the long game here.
Yeah, well. Honestly, I could see this being the reason Drum did that. He wanted it to waste a turn defogging so he could set up. I could genuinely see
right.
Drum that's why he clicked spikes there. Meow, you're not gonna like coming in, yeah. See, this is the thing. Meowscarada is kind of a fake grass type because it can't switch into anything anyway, and then it changes its type with U-turn or knockoff.
So I'm very surprised that we're about just to see an air balloon pop that hasn't
Yeah,
shown up on screen.
Why? Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say, where is that balloon? Getting Ice Hammer there was fucking I mean, it makes perfect sense. I just forgot that this thing had that because I don't think I've seen it. He's still trying to lay hazards. Ow, that hurt. And then he...
Yeah, I kind of get... I don't know. That was only for the Palafin.
Yeah, because immune, already toxic. It's just Palafin. And I don't know if that toxic spike was worth it.
I don't think it was.
Okay, Slowbro gets the burn off. That's nice.
I don't think it mattered at all.
Probably not, but it's you know, it's nice, I guess. And it made him be at 100%. Wow, that hurts. And he's going for Scald, no Ice Beam.
Yeah, I expect it's Teleport and Future Sight or something in the back.
Possibly. Okay, well, Lando's back in for another nasty. And Depulse does surprisingly little.
But it's just the point where Palafin just wins at this point.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, yeah, Curb Stomp also just Curb Stomps, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just that the Greninja's dead to rocks, and so it just needed something to outspeed the rest. So just outspeeding or Jet Punch, both of them are fine.
That moment when Palafin did nothing all game.
Yeah, and I think it was just not... I don't think the T-Spike sort of saved it, because I think Lucario still has speeds, but...
Yeah, no. I definitely don't think Toxic Spikes was the play. Where was that? That was here. Honestly, I think he should have just hit him with the Hydro. Or a Surf, or whatever the fuck.
I think he should have gone into Landorus, like to begin with.
Well, he came out from Lando because he U-turned, remember?
No, that was because he went into Zapdos.
Oh, yeah. Zapdos got Ice Hammered. Yeah, he probably should have just gone back to Lando, you're right. I wonder if he
gone into...
No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think you should have gone back into Lando to Earth Power, or if you wanted to go Greninja, just straight up Hydro. You did not need the Toxic Spikes at this point of the game.
Yeah, if I don't release Hydro, would at least allow you to keep the Water type and resist that Gigaton.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't really agree with the Toxic Spikes. Do I think it would have won in the game had he Hydroed? Probably not. Had he gone into Lando and Earth Powered? Potentially, but I'm also thinking probably not. I feel like in this...
The big problem was that... How does he beat the Lucario? I think...
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like this game was most likely already over regardless.
I think he needed the Zapdos alive.
Yeah. I think at this point it was a bit too little too late for Drum.
Yeah, you probably needed to go into the Slowbro, like, with the U-turn.
Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that.
So it's always in the top 5 with against that Lucario.
Yeah. Oh well, good game, boys. Rose going undefeated so far. Well done. Let's move on. Next up, we've got Green Garchomps, also known as Supersonic Seattle Supersonics or just Lance going up against Beal or Golden State Wartortles. This is another pretty high budget game. We've got our two-time runner-up in Lance, and we've got returning cool guy, I guess. He doesn't have any acclimates, but he's a good player still. Anyway, Lance scares me. And Pheromosa, Palafin, Naganadel scares me.
I do like that he's stolen my Mandibear's Serendipity, well, part of my core defense from last season.
Yeah, well, that's literally what he said, is that, like, he was so shocked at how good your Fez was that he wanted to try it.
And he got the Mandy to go along with it.
Yep.
No Slowking, unfortunately.
No Slowking. But Fez Man is still pretty fucking good.
Which is okay.
Honestly, based off team preview, how does Beal really win this game off preview? Like, Beal, I feel like Pheromosa will get pretty well stopped by Fez, or even potentially Bronzong, depending on its set.
It's not because I think Fez resists, quad resists both of.
Both stabs. The only thing it can use is Drill Run.
I wonder if it's maybe Palafin that is needed to sort of break that Serendipity.
Potentially. I don't know if...
By the special event.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah. Fez is really good into this team, honestly, like, defensively.
He kind of makes Ganadel a bit redundant.
Yeah, Naga, I think, is really going to struggle in this game. Fez is completely... He stops it. Garchomp will outspeed it because it's Z-Chomp. Melm, I mean, it has Flamethrower, but I mean, honestly, Ockerberry, Earthquake, GG. Coco outspeeds it and is a Fairy type. I mean, Poison Move will hurt for sure. I'll call that one a neutral matchup. Mandy, it probably depends on the set, and Bronzong, it also probably depends on the set, but it's definitely in Zong's favor, in my opinion.
Well, Mandy, I think Naganadel is so reliant on Dracometeor that Mandy isn't really a switch-in, but it's capable of taking the Dracometeor, unless maybe it's a Fizdef set versus a Spec set.
Yeah.
And then just a damage, and then being fine to take another one because of the special attack drop.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's definitely a bit of an awkward situation to be in.
And also that the Screamtail does not like this match at all.
Yeah, I don't know what Screamtail does here, honestly.
I think it can help check the Garchomp, but that's about it.
Even that, I feel like it's going to struggle with overall, no? Like, obviously, it's immune to the dragon moves, but, like, what about anything else it wants to do?
Well, I think the team's just... I don't know what the other mons Beal has, but I think the team in general is just rather weak to Garchomp outside of the Screamtail.
Yeah, I think Beal has a really bad matchup here, to be honest.
I think I'd agree.
Yeah, let's see what happens, though, shall we? Okay, so he leads his Finn. Gets its Rocky Helmet, alright. He gets his Garchomp in pretty early. And yeah, you were right that it's his check, but that's kind of all it can do, right? Oh, Thunder Wave.
Oh, Thunder.
That makes sense. Losing its ground type, what are your thoughts about that?
Well, I think it helps to balance it, I guess, but what do you mean, the thoughts of measuring it there?
Well, a bit of both, really. It's just, do you think it losing its ground typing is a good idea, bad idea, and do you think it was even a good time to do it?
Well, I think if you're setting up spikes, maybe not.
Yeah, I think I agree. I feel like he should have probably held off. Like, generally, there's not... most of the time, there's very little reasons to hold off Megaing unless you're, like, a speed boost Mega. But in this case, if you're just setting spikes and it doesn't really help you that much defensively, like, you
I
know,
think the
you're
big
still
thing is
gonna...
what changes when you mega. Because like Garchomp, it changes a type, which I think is a big thing. Something like the Answer, it changes well, it changes its speed, it changes its defenses, and it changes its attack. So everything matters there.
Yeah.
Um, so like the change of the stats and also the change of the type.
I don't
And as
remember,
opposed
does Z
to
Chump get bulkier, or is that just regular Chump? That, like, regular Mega?
I think it's very min max. I think it's bear in mind it's got effectively plus 49 of its plus 100 is all gone into speed.
Yeah. Hang on a
And
second.
Garchomp, I think, is one of the pseudos that has a lower special attack relative to the average. I think it's what 95. Oh, it's 80.
It is 80. Yeah.
Yeah, because like something like Silence has what 110. Dragonite I think has something similar.
Yeah. So I just checked,
But
and actually it gets weaker defensively. It loses 10 defense, and then Spadef and HP stay the same.
I think it needs all of that to go into its like min max stats because
Yeah.
it needs a buff to its special attack, and it needs a massive buff to its speed, and like its regular attack doesn't change at all.
Yeah. That's the thing. They literally gave this man like 49 speed and like 60 special attack. Like, crazy work.
Yeah, they got 49 speed, 61 special attack, and lost 10 defense to make up the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he probably shouldn't have, like, made it there. It made him vulnerable to the Thunder Wave, which, to be fair, I don't think I would have thought about in his situation, but it even just made him more, like, frailer. Like, it didn't benefit him.
Yeah, I suppose the one thing might be that he's now resisting water type moves,
I mean,
but you do have a bronze.
yeah, but that's... he also just probably will have Ice Punch, I would assume.
Well, I'm saying Garchomp could be used for the switching.
Yeah, I know, but, like, I don't think it'd be a very good switch-in regardless due to Ice Punch or Play Rough. Like, he still has super effective, good moves, right?
Well, yeah, but I more just meant that, okay, so he switches into a water type move from Palafin, and then goes for his dragon type move into Palafin before Palafin gets a chance to do anything.
I get that.
But
But
it's...
I don't know. Also worth pointing
Well,
out,
yeah,
he doesn't
it's-
have anything weak to water.
No, but he also doesn't have anything that resists water other than the Garchomp.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. Zomp is back in. Rapid Spin to remove all the work he just did. And he's still setting spikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense. But I think you might want to get rid of the Fortress before that happens.
Yeah. I would definitely agree with that. Playoff doing honestly more than I expected it would to the Coco. I mean, not that Coco is like the bulkiest thing ever, but Yachi also is not a very offensive Pokemon.
It's got a base 60 attack.
Yeah. Okay, Nightshade getting some work done.
And I think Fortress should kill itself.
Potentially. Yeah, yes, it has. Because it's Helmet. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, what I said about Bronzong being a potential switch in.
Yeah, I don't think that applies to Banded Palafin, huh?
Even then, I wouldn't. That must be like specially defensive because I wouldn't have thought it would do that much.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was Spadef or Naga, would be my thoughts.
Probably, yeah.
Also, I wonder if this is Scarf. It is Scarf. Wait, no, that just swapped in. Never mind, sorry.
It's probably Scarf, though.
Yeah.
I think you would have to be to deal with the Garchomp
Yeah.
and the Coco. Yeah, I think that's a dead. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dead Coco, alright. I also don't know if Fez is the best switch in here.
No.
He can't really break. Why did you bring that in?
I think he should have gone Garchomp.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of... Oh, okay, we're cycling Fez back in. That's cool. To me, honestly, Gastro here actually has a fantastic matchup into this team, really.
I think with the Bronzong dead, it's just sort of open season.
Yeah. Like, the only thing that can really break it would be the Garchomp. Holy fucking shit, man. Dude, Banded fucking Palafade is no joke. This is goddamn Melmetal. You know, the guy with like 130 at HP and defense?
Yeah.
The fuck? I've never seen anything do that much with a physical move to Melm that wasn't like, you know, super effective Earthquakes. That's fucking wild.
I mean, even Earthquake, I'd expect to do something similar usually.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like,
outside of super effective Earthquakes, like just neutral Wave Crash doing that much is wild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the drill run that I mentioned before. Youch.
Okay, yeah.
And we're very lucky a U-turn did not Brave Birded. Oh, but he misses the drill run. Fez gets his health back. And
he on then 47%.
Yeah.
Can see you making a lot of commentary.
Hang on. U-turn was unfortunate there because, yeah, it was reasonable. That decided the game. Then he fucking missed, maybe not, saved. You'll want to make sure you get in the video.
Well,
there was the fucking... So... What have I got? So, at this point, when he went for the U-turn here, we all kind of thought the game was over. Because, you know... This dies to one drill run, this dies to, you know, one triple axle, or hell, even maybe close combat at that range, and that dies to literally anything. But then he missed, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get why you wouldn't want to just kill the Aramosa.
Well, yeah, it's...
what is a Mandy that is that low doing?
I'm pretty sure, or he just expected the Pheromosa to switch out because he knew that he wouldn't kill it.
Maybe, but
I don't know. That's...
in the Ganadel is a bit more free. Because it wasn't like Serendipity was particularly healthy.
That's true. But like, yeah, then because of the miss, and then the Moonblast hit, it was looking like the game, like it went from a basically guaranteed Pheromosa finishing off sweep to now back in Lance's favor, really.
Yeah, well, I think we're in a similar position to if he had, maybe not Brave Birded, but if he had Air Slashed. Just Mandy's still alive.
I don't know if sacking Zomp there was... I mean... Yeah.
Especially since it lit.
It's also speed boost, lol.
And you've just taken another round of spikes.
Yeah.
I think you stay in, try and get some chip.
I mean, what does Fez even get to even chip it? I mean, it's not going to Moonblast for, 10%.
Well, it's not. It's probably more than 10%. It's a neutral move, isn't it?
It is, but I don't know.
I'm just thinking because Naganadel,
It
it's
is
not
frail. It's got like 73
crazy.
across the board defensively.
It's also not crazy strong. I think with even if we assume it is choice scarf rather than choice specs, based on the damage it did to
It
that.
outsped
Gosh.
Z-Garchomp, so it's Scarf.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, so Sludge Wave into just max HP Pheasantipity is doing 30 to 35%. That's so it's doing 39% max to max HP.
Yeah, so it likely wasn't going to kill the Fez without a crit or it being not very defensive, which we know it was.
Even then, I think that was a roll.
No. This 33%.
When Fez on 33.
Really?
Is it? If you assume max HP, 252 special attack Naganadel, bearing in mind it can't be modest because it got the speed boost.
Yeah.
It does 33 to 39.5. So I suppose that's if it's physically bulky, then sure it wasn't a roll. But if it's something,
I'm gonna
then it would
guess
be a
it
roll.
is probably physically bulky for Pheromosa, but no, you're absolutely right.
Oh, yeah, it took very little from Pheromosa, I suppose. So let me just look up a drill run into it.
Yeah. I mean, Drill Run did what,
Drill Run.
46% or something?
Oh, it's max physical defense.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that was a low roll.
Oh,
44
Jesus.
to 52.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jesus.
no, I'm looking at Choice Band, and that's triple axle. Okay, 46 is a max roll from Pheromosa.
Yeesh, damn. Fez is
So
one
actually
of those
then-
Pokemon where it's a little bit deceiving in just how good it is, I feel.
Okay, so if we assume that Pheromosa wasn't adamant, I think it was only a 62.5% chance to kill, and it was at 42, as in the turn it missed.
Yeah.
So I think it was, if we consider the drill run as what, 95% accurate,
Yeah.
it's about 50-50.
Damn. It's crazy.
But I think if he had stayed with Pheasantipity, click Roost, he's still got to deal with the Gastrodon. But
yeah,
he's
I
in a
don't know
much better.
how well he could have beaten that. I mean, probably a Draco or
Well, I think
Earth Power could have,
it's
but
Draco.
that's also assuming that it doesn't have, Ice Beam or something.
I think if it has Ice Beam, then you hopefully get it low enough that Pheasantipity can just finish it off.
True. Oh well.
It's a tough situation, but I think swing out is the one thing that guaranteed the loss.
Yeah, this was a very good game though. I definitely liked it a lot.
I suppose also we didn't know it was Scar.
Well, we weren't confident.
So if it was Specs, then Garchomp comes in afterwards. No, even then, that's a loss because there's no way he's modest Specs.
Yeah.
So if he Specs and gets the kill, he gets the speed boost and he wins.
Yeah.
If
he has
Scar
to be timid or jolly or whatever.
and he wins. So the best play in any situation is to stay in.
Yeah. You right. Oh well.
But it was still probably a loss either.
Yeah. GG boys. Was a very good game. Glad to watch it. Last up is actually our game. Me versus this guy. Crazy work,
Oh, look,
honestly.
you're challenging the Elite Four.
What's that?
No, look, you're challenging the Elite Four. Just the surprise.
Goddamn Grimly. Yeah, your flutter is very scary.
That's a flutter, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like what it does. Is it be scary, But I came up with 3 different solutions on my team on how to handle it, and just had a feeling one would work, and one did work, so we take those. Let's get into this, shall we? My boy Darm here. Boom. I fucking love Darm. He's my favorite Pokemon to use at the moment, honestly.
And this is why we don't take the safe play.
The fact that I live this too.
I knew it was going to be a role you stayed in. I was hoping you wouldn't stay in.
Yeah, I did consider the fact that you would have been scarfed like you were, but I was like, there's no way he just like Draco's right. I don't want to have a Diancie. I mean, Diancie's a pretty there's no way he'll do that. He's gonna poison move. I could live a Sludge Wave. Check this shit out.
I did figure that Naganadel was my most redundant Pokemon. And so it was the one I was most happy with letting go down.
Really? I would have thought like Ceruledge.
Ceruledge still serves a role.
I mean, I guess.
Mainly that it can live a hit from GM battle.
Yeah, it's difficult, right?
Yeah, even if Champ has Banded Crunch, then Ceruledge lives.
Yeah. So this was something interesting. I don't know if this was intentional when you draft your team, but Chen Pao. So Banded Chen Pao can do really well against Flutter, but you built your team in such an annoying way where, oh, you want me to use a fighting move against your dark type? Oh, well, guess what? You have 2 fucking ghost types. Okay, we can try and predict that. Oh, you want me to try and use an ice move against your grass type? Well, guess what? We got a water and a fire and a steel type. I mean, that one's neutral, but still. Like, your team was just very annoying. Like, I had to get every prediction right with what you were going to do. And, I mean, of course, you clearly see I just crunched a fucking dark type, so I clearly didn't get the guess right.
Yeah, and then where I was also... Like, it was max.
Yeah, I can tell. Holy Bulk is the correct reaction to have, I think.
Anyway.
Do you like my nickname? Because Davis doesn't.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's a great nickname. Why? I mean, come on, Mandy Buzz. She buzzing. Come on, it's a great name.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think if I had Parabolic Charge in this Rotom set, it would have been better than the Thunderbolt that it did have. But I'll talk about that a little bit more later. Okay. Big Dig B here, right? My guy, my boy Naga. So I thought that you would think Fluttermane is a really good switch in to Naga. It's immune to one stab and neutral to the other stab, right? And and you are really bulky with the 135 SPDF. So I was like, yeah, okay, he'll probably want to use this as a way to get Fluttermane in, right? So I had a set of, I'll force the switch to Fluttermane, and then I'll Dragon Dance and I'll Poison Jab. And then I'll outspeed and kill Fluttermane, unless it's Scarf Fluttermane. But in the case that it's Scarf Fluttermane, it can't actually one-shot me. It needs the damage boost to one-shot me. Therefore, it's a good idea. And then so we got Draco, Flamethrower, Poison Jab, Dragon Dance. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought the set was kind of fire. I thought it was a cool idea. However, Iron Treads with an AV kind of put a stop to that. I mean,
I like the set, but the one problem is that it relies on a certain way of thinking, rather a certain way of me thinking.
Yeah, it relied on you wanting to use it as your entryway for Fluttermane.
Which I didn't.
Which you didn't, yeah. You had AV Iron Treads, which kind of made it very obsolete. But that's fine. Again, okay, remember people, I had 3 checks to Flutter Mane. The first has failed. 2 more remain. Yeah, also, this fucking high horsepower missing was so fucking good for me. Oh my god.
Oh, it was brilliant for you. was rather
Yeah,
annoying.
we get the fuck out of Dodge. Bye. Here comes the woman. Knockoff there is kind of annoying. So, yeah, I kind of expected you to switch to the Tangrowth.
I was expecting that.
What's that?
I was expecting you to think I would go Tangrowth, that's why I stayed in.
Yeah, you pulled the fast one on me, So this was my second. This was my second check to Flutter Mane. So me losing my vest there was really not great. I'll explain more of what the set was when we get to it, though.
This might be the first AV Rotom I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
At least for it to wash. I might have seen a couple of something else, but...
Yeah. At this point, I already think the game's over. I think I fucked up, but it's fine.
I think Shenpad still does have ways, but it's tough for you.
It is, but as I said earlier, with the way that it's banded and just the way your team works out, I can't use any move freely.
Yeah, you need to get the plays right.
Exactly right. And it's not even a thing of, be better and understand. It's just, will they switch? Will they not? I have to make... It's a 50-50 play. Will I get it right? Find out next turn after you've done it. I don't think there's any skill that can be involved with making those correct guesses, because then it just becomes a situation of, oh, I know that he knows that I'm going to do this, so I'm going to do that. But what if he knows that I'm going to do that, blah, 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 blah. It's just 50-50
There
at the end of the
can
day.
be some level of skill, but part of it is also just knowing the other player. And we have only played once before.
Yeah.
So, when I play against someone like Beyond, I've played against him several times. He knows how I think. I know how he thinks, kind of. I'm better than I used to be. But it's the point where that adds another layer into the predicting, where it stops being a 50-50.
But see, that's exactly it. Once you know that this is another thing, right? It becomes mind games where it's just, yeah, you know how I think, so I'm going to do the thing that you wouldn't think I'm going to do. But then they know that they're going to do the thing that you're not going to do. Therefore, you do the thing that they think they're going to... You know what I'm fucking saying here?
Yeah, but here, there's not really much knowledge.
No. Anywho, yeah, so I just got to make those plays right. Brave Bird is useful, but also fuck your Rocky Helmet and fuck your Toxic, huh? I'm getting real sick of people toxicking my bee.
Well, you wouldn't like him to sleep.
Correct. So here I think I made a mistake. So I did that because of the treads. I thought you might predict me clicking rock move Diamond Storm and go into Iron Treads. Or because of the AV, I thought I needed the 2 hits from Earth Power, and that I don't think Diamond Storm into Earth Power killed it, but I could have just swapped out of Treads. I mean, what could it do to my Rotom Wash? It's immune to ground, resist steel, and knockoff has already happened, so I don't think it could do much, really. It's I definitely should have done that, because instead you get off, a whole bunch of damage on me, which is what really allows you to bring the Flutter Mane in here. Had I had just killed it with...
How much damage, but...
What's that?
I think I worked out that because of the Flutter Mane set I am, that I think I really needed that first bit of chip.
You mean the getting to 78?
I think so.
I don't think so. I think you needed me more than 78.
I think 78 might be on the cusp.
Oh,
just based on my memory of the game. I think it basically took it out of being a roll. But this is just from my memory from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's fair. Your Flutter was booster special attack, booster speed. Sorry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, booster speed, and then Diancie Mega. So what would you have used? Sorry,
Well, I think you're about to see what I'd have used.
Moonblast.
Well, I mean, if you just like the gameplay.
Oh, well, I was just
I
running
mean,
a
it's the point
scout.
where at the lower point, yes, you are in Moonblast range.
Yeah. So Moonblast does 61 to 72. So I was out of range.
Oh, you're out of range of regular Moonblast, yes, but I don't think I was in range of Diamond Storm.
You were.
I think I had enough bulk to.
Oh, you mean on Ceruledge?
Oh no, I mean on Fluttermane.
How much bulk did you have?
I don't recall, but
Do you not
let
have
me
your
just.
team saved?
No, I've. Oh, okay, maybe I'm completely insane. I don't. Maybe I'm not recalling enough about this game. Uh, I'm not seeing it.
You don't have the team? Do you?
Oh no, because it's in the Raptor Showdown.
Yeah, it's in the other showdown.
Yeah, I may have been doing something different. I don't recall.
Say, because Diamond Storm does some hella damage, alright? Yeah.
Yeah, and I had no bulk. Yeah, I wouldn't have been ready to
Okay,
that turn.
if you had no bulk, then Diamond Storm did 104% minimum.
Yeah, I was max.
Yeah, so yeah, Diamond Storm definitely killed.
Yeah, it may have just been my plan. May have just been Spring Transit afterwards.
So this is the one of the things of I should have definitely just gone for the killing Skeledirge with Diamond Storm and not going to predict the Iron Tread switch.
What health am I at on the Skeledirge?
84.
84.
Do you have your Dirge set?
I do. How much attack did you have?
I didn't have any attack.
Oh, it then 57 to 60. Oh, that's with attack. I was max defense, so that's doing 57 to 60. I think Earth Power actually did more.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, Earth Power more, just straight up.
No, it didn't. What are you talking about?
Earth Power's roll is 70 to 83. Diamond Storms is 57 to 67.
Huh? Hang on, I'm gonna.
I'm max defense, not max special defense. And I've got 100 defense versus 75
Oh
special
right,
defense.
yeah. Okay, well that makes me feel better then, because then I feel like I didn't fuck that up.
Yeah, I think the only way where it would be in, I don't know, because I think Earth Power's generally just better into everything except Fluttermane.
Yeah, and also maybe Tangrowth.
I think I just died to the Moonblast following it, though, is the thing.
Probably. Yeah, this was rough for me. I was really hoping here you'd get greedy and like Calm Mind or something. I was really praying because I was like, okay, I don't know what else to do. Let's just hope you get greedy.
Yeah, I think at this point I knew that I don't know. Ignore my rambling from earlier, but I knew that the Diamond Storm would have. And I was very glad I did not get paralyzed there.
Yeah. So okay, time to talk about my Wash Tom set. So Wash Tom here was a super high defense, like Spadef HP with AV to ensure that you couldn't kill me. And then my Preste Resistance was a Poltergeist with just enough attack EVs to kill had you not been booster energy. I was really hoping you'd be Specs. I wanted you to be Specs. Specs, this fucking Rotom set fucked your Specs. Fuck you, you piece of shit. I wanted the set to work so badly. But, you know, I figured worst case, you are booster energy. I can still live a hit. I can discharge. If I don't get the para, I put you in range for Fluttermane to kill you anyway. Not Fluttermane, for Chanpao to kill you anyway. This is the second of my 3 checks. Okay, and it was a team effort. He got you low enough for Qianpao to kill you, you know?
Thing is, if I was smart enough to run one different move, then this would have just been a flat main sweep.
What different move?
Substitute.
Oh,
If I had sub instead of, I think, Mystical Fire.
yeah,
Or maybe even instead of Shadow Ball, but
yeah.
that would have just been game there, but...
Yeah, probably. Yeah, this was
I
this
can't-
so
I
at this
don't-
point
I
I'm as much as I am glad that I didn't get flooded, it was at this point that I realized that I'm not gonna get flooded, I'm gonna get hammered by Hammerot. I kind of can't do much to Hammerot here. And so I swap into the Naga and you Aqua Cutter. And so I'm now stuck in a really awkward position of, do I Draco and try and kill Samurott? Do I Flamethrower and Tuco the Treads, because I know I'll outspeed and Tuco it from this range with 2 Flamethrowers. Also, Tangrowth kind of was obsolete here, but it's like, okay, are you going to stay in and do I Draco, or are you going to swap and I Flamethrower? And I made the wrong decision. I Draco'd, you swapped. I was very sad. It is very rude. I bring in Mandy here. I kind of really just fucking wish this thing died right now. Had this thing died here, I think I could have cleaned with Saber using fighting move, I believe. Sacred Sword, 2-code Tangrowth, and you couldn't 1-code me, I think. Or if worst case, Naga cleans after that, right? But the fact that I didn't die... What's that?
What is Samurai on at this point?
It's at 90, but I'm pretty sure Sacred Sword killed it, no?
I'm sure it would have.
Hang on.
It might... I think it's close, but... Or it might have been that non-banded sets wouldn't.
Because you're max defense, right?
But I'm thinking I might have just barely lived.
Sacred Sword to max defense does 88 to 103.
Oh, then it... Okay.
It's a roll heavily in my favor. And wait, was I adamant or speed in this game? No, I'm adamant. Yeah, it's guaranteed kill. It does 97 minimum, so...
Are you sure?
Unless you're...
Well, sure it doesn't 80 to 88.
Well, you plus defense as well? Nature?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yes. But even then, it's still heavily in my favor, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, do I get a ton of leftovers in that situation?
Only if you live the first Sacred Sword.
I'm thinking on the turn I switch in, though.
I think it depends if you hard swap or if you come in after. Like, if you hard swap, then you would get the leftovers recovery, but if you don't, then...
No, I think there might be some other complexities to this one. So I think if Treads did kill...
Yeah, if Treads kills, then and Saber comes in, Sacred Swords either Iron Treads or Samurott and kills either. Or has a very high roll to kill Samurott anyway.
But Tangrowth is on 83, I think.
It's on 50.4, but that's before regen, so 80. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
What was your Tangrowth
And I got the
set?
Rocky Helmet ship. I think it was max.
Oh my god, you douchebag.
So it does 31 to 36%.
Yeah, you douchebag.
The problem is, you are forced to Icicle Crash.
Yeah. Which, you know, Samurott doesn't care for at all. I mean, yeah, that does 34 to 40. Well, actually less because you have plus defense too. That's 31 to 36. They have the same shit. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. I'm starting to become more unsure if Banded was actually the right play in this matchup. I felt like I needed it for Flutter, and maybe I did, but outside of Flutter, just the way your team works just makes it so hard.
Yeah, because it's just each of your main options has something that likes to eat it up.
Yeah, basically, right. But yeah, you get the rapid spin, you get the speed boost, and with that, it is GG. Except he throws, he clicks heavy slam.
Yeah, I thought that would kill.
But no, it still doesn't matter. I can't. I can't get rid of both these fuckers. Sacred Sword. Oh, you live that. Oh, but I
So,
live
are you
that.
sure you were? Are you sure you were adamant then?
Yeah, I'm looking at my team. I was. This is the right week, yeah. Oh no, this is sorry, wrong week. Fuck.
I think
No,
you must have been jolly with
no,
that.
yeah, I was Jolly this week. Never mind. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong team.
Yeah, so I would have been fine with that bit.
So
If you can say because
was
adamant does
was that a
them.
roll? That was a roll then. Was it in my favor at least?
Um. So what health was I on?
You're at 91, so it
91.
was actually a roll in your favor.
Oh yeah, I think it's. So
It's 80 to
I'm changing the
95.
wrong health. Yeah, so it's
It was in your
75% in
favor,
my
yeah.
favor. But then I think I just win with Tangrowth even if you
Yeah,
do
that's exactly
kill.
right. Even if I had killed it, I couldn't kill Tangrowth. It would have taken 3 hits to kill Tangrowth, and Tangrowth would have two-shot
Oh, four
me if
actually.
not.
What's
No,
that
it
going to
would.
drain, sir?
Oh yeah, Giga Drainer would have been 4. Yeah, yeah. Ah, so frustrating.
Yeah, but I do think I didn't play the end game the best I could have, I think. Particularly around the game level, I think maybe going. But then again, this may also be just my memory of the game. So I don't know.
Mm, I don't know. I'm struggling to think of what I could have done better. I was thinking about. I thought like in hindsight the doing the Diamond Storm against Skeledirge would have made the difference, but in actuality that didn't help. So I'm wondering what else I could have done better to try and win this game. And honestly, I think the only thing that
I
would have
think
won
it
me
would have
this
been
game would have just been getting luckier with the predictions on the Chien Pao band swap
going for
things.
the Sacred Sword immediately.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that would have won me the game. It was just getting those predictions right more often because I didn't get a single one right.
I think. To be fair, I don't think there were. You say you didn't get a single one right, but you only really had one.
Two. Oh no,
Because
yeah,
you
you're
only
right.
used three
One.
moves.
No, yeah, you're right.
Then Sacred Sword was your.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was just the
I suppose
one crunch
if you had Icicle Crash, technically speaking, Icicle Crash is the best option you've got.
because flinch
But even then,
chance.
I just kill you with Jet and stop you from flinching me.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have
Fish.
any ideas on what I could have done differently to win this game?
Uh, it's hard to say without knowing all of the sets.
Mm.
But I think potentially not letting the Rotom get knocked off.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
The,
then,
the issue is I don't really
yeah,
didn't really have a great knockoff. I guess I had Mandy, didn't I?
yeah, another one may have been going for Volt Switch instead of Discharge on Fluttermane.
You think Volt Switch? Why?
But Volt Switch, and then switch out into Chien-Pao. You still have your Rotom around.
Yeah, but I don't. Mm,
I don't know if it made a huge amount of difference, but it's a bit of one. It's
yeah, no, that's fair. Oh well.
kind of the one thing I will say is that I wasn't as confident in the end game of this as you might have thought I was.
Yeah, fair. It was a pretty precarious. Also, Loki, wait a minute. This fucking crit here actually made a big difference. What the fuck?
Uh,
This one here, this actually made a big difference because afterwards I lived on like 1% and then killed myself with Life Orb. Had that not crit, I wouldn't have died to that Life Orb,
oh,
meaning I could have gone one more attack
I
off.
wouldn't have gone for, I wouldn't have thought the Heavy Slam would kill it, I don't think, at that range.
Oh, so you think you would have gone for the high horsepower?
I think it likely, yeah.
Yeah, but then you could have missed again. I don't know, man. I'm
I could have
copium.
missed again, that is true.
Copium, all right. We live copium. Yeah, crit matted. Fuck you, copium. So if we take a,
It's a high crit ratio move.
what's that?
It's a high crit ratio move. It's high crit ratio move, so yeah. You also dodged the high horsepower as well, obviously.
Yeah. Ah well.
I do love that the Grookey contributed by
Yeah.
existing.
Grookey did his shit. All right, it's fine. This is the funny thing. Don't get me wrong, I haven't brought Grookey at all. Like, and even in week 4, I'm not bringing it. But that is Grookey doing its job. It has Grassy Surge, so people earthquake me less, and it might come maybe to one game and do one thing and then die. So that's its job,
And here we see that, I'm about to face Sean. I'm not going but I think people here generally know how good Sean is.
Yes,
People
everyone
also probably
knows.
know how good
Every RCL player knows who and how Sean does. But before we go get into that, we've got our 2-0 players. There are now 9 remaining. All funnily enough, we actually out of the all the people who are 2-0, there is 2 from Beta, being Aiden and Rose, and 2 of our new players in Scum and Smiley. Also, I wasn't sure before this whether Smiley should be in B or A, but I'm pretty confident he should be in A, right?
I think Smiley. Well, I think because he Violet for GPA, so he's on the upper end of, and I think the upper end there is sort of maybe lower end of.
Yeah, I would agree with that for the most part. And then flipping to the other side, in our 0-2, we somehow have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 A-Division players at 0 and 2, which is pretty unfortunate, I will say. Also, plenty of reasons
due to forfeit losses.
Yeah, Josh and Ty both got a forfeit loss in week 2 to each other because neither of them knew how to do anything. Warpig got forfeit loss week 1, then Hacks week 2, so that fucking sucked. Yeah. And then with our remainder 1-1 people, including myself there, how dare I. Yeah, good job to the C-Div players. Is it only one? Good job to the C-Div player for being in the 1-1 category, I guess. Also crazy to see, some of our champions like Mez and Davis being here. That's fucking terrifying. It's just scary seeing some of our champions in this category. But alas, that's how the cookie crumbles.
And I guarantee we'll see Alien in 8-1 by the end of the season.
Yes, I have faith. He's got this.
He's been learning a lot.
Yeah. Alien is a bit of an odd player. I'm still trying to figure out how he do, but I know I've helped. Well, not really helped, but I mocked against BL for his game, and he's got some bullshit. So be excited for that.
With Alien, I think part of what makes him a bit harder to read is that I think this is his 4th season of Draft League. Well, I suppose, maybe tied 3rd alongside the current season of GPA.
Right.
It's, he's new to the game, and he's also just improving. So
yeah, that's fair.
A bit harder. This is, I think. No, in RCL he's got a bad team. It's GPA that he's actually got a good team.
Yeah, GPA he's actually got the good team. A quick overview of the leaderboards, though. This stupid fucking Samurott has taken in first place from me. How dare he? I mean, I was never in first. I was always in second, but still, fuck you. Manaphy did some things. Who the fuck is ARA again? There's too many teams. It's hard to keep up with this shit now.
Arizona Arcanines, that's
Oh,
insane.
right. Okay. Then the Sneasler still got its 1-6-0 sweep from week 1. My boy Excadrill didn't come, so he's still unkilled. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, you ran away from that.
Look, he just didn't have a good matchup to your team, I don't think. Tangrowth was just too fucking free, what can I say?
Yeah, that is sort of the main thing Tangrowth was there for.
Yeah. But look,
He did other things. It stopped the Excadrill primarily.
yeah, that's very fair, I think. Anywho, in terms of week 3, well, you guys get spoilers on the forfeit losses, but that's fine. They don't matter because they're not in the videos anyway. There's definitely some interesting games coming up. I'm definitely excited for these two because they're both in the newer players for me. Axie and Beyond, I think, is a very good matchup. Zeus, how are you feeling for Sean again?
I mean, I was very nervous going into that because I played that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm currently absolutely terrified for the game I've already played.
Some fucking how. So I don't know if you know this, but me, Davis, Swello, and Derek, Piplup, we made our own little group chat of Aussie lads, right? And so when we're all at 1-1, we're like, some of us might fight. But then Derek fights a C div player, and fucking Swello faces a C div player. Meanwhile, I've got fucking JDS, who, from my understanding, is definitely an A div player. And I'm just like, well, fuck this, I guess. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, JDS is one of our original GPA players.
Yeah, that's...
And one of the players to go 8-0 in Season 1.
Yeah, that's wild. And also fucking terrifying. But, that's future me problems. Or actually past me currently, because, shut up. Yeah. Do you have anything of note to say?
Samurai will return.
Samurai will return. What is this, an Avengers movie? It's like, they will return in Avengers Endgame.
We'll finish the season with, 42 kills.
42 kills. Alright, I'm here for it. You better get that done.
42 kills in front of him, because he did get, credit for something just dying to Toxic in front of him.
Yeah, that also counts, because I'm lazy. Oh well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. You gotta say bye, Zeus.
Bye.